built for this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference, one that has a long history of classic. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Utes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before this.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
To throw, it's rim sack. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain to bring up 4th down. The Utes will send the punt team onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Kansas State Wildcats who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
QB decides to keep it here.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Burrell. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And he decides to just blow it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Utah.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And the wideout goes in motion. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Designed quarterback run, running through the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Utes up to the line in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. That pass is hauled in over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and...
Never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Let's fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks an open space. He gets the first and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The pass is caught.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And it's Utah in the lead here. We'll check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line. And the Utes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. That will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeps it. QB draw. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they begin from their own 11. It's a quarterback keeper. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a solid game.
Out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. And the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but need this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, this is hard to stop.
Stuck right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Utes offense takes the field. They had to punt the on this lead. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's in the clear. No, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Finds his target.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? He breaks free. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Ball handed off. First down, pickup tackle at the 45.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. He's running out of time here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous it can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion from quarterback and receiver.
You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Utes are in the red zone now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. It's a keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off amongst the defense to get a quick stop. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play, it's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, what a grab! The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled on the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here and they make something happen. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They get the second half started with a running play. 0 running run stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
swarmed by the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Wildcats will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Using his legs, it's screen. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Good enough for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has got it. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Kansas State. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utah offense takes the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Hand it off for a draw.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. QB keeper all the way. Fights through the tackler. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. Now look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Utes look to keep this drive moving. Dropping back. It's Wimsatt. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense.
Breaks into the clear. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Utes will have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go!
And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Green. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Now play number 9 on this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And he keeps it. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
Number 16 on the field goal.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
He's tackled on the play at the 23. Brings up 3rd down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Running with purpose. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, it's a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prove.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Throws out the stiff arm. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Leaning on the run game here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the same runner's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very... It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. That's a fake field goal fail. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned and pass on the field goal try. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they wrap them up. The gain is good enough for a 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Gets made on the out route.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pocket breaking down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think he's got it.
Enough for a 1st down. Here he goes. They finally stop him, but not before it gets to the 16-yard line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He lets it go on the move. Go to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Wildcats. The comeback is on. So the important touchdown here, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment so they can recover.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Keeps it on the draw. They get him down, but that's a solid game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Utes come into the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? He keeps it. QB draw. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the offense will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.